Hey there everyone, so this is the fourth part of this video series where we are building a IT service desk which will be having a similar but basic functionality of Jira, ServiceNow or Freshdesk. So let's get started. So now what we'll be doing is you see we have this ticket, but when we click we want it to go to a different page where we can have the details shown in a specific way. Means let's say we click on this and this will go to another page where it will be displayed in a singular fashion, right? So I will be creating a new file and I'll name this story details.php, and what we'll be doing is this is our story, this is getting displayed. Now we'll add, what we'll be doing is we'll add href, and this will be basically our link. Let's just for now let's see whether that looks fine. So this is the link, but we want this to be dynamic, right? So this will be here. I will be adding the ID. Basically we'll pass the ID along with the story, just a minute, story details.php, and we'll pass this as a query string. So ID equals, and we are passing the ID. So let's check whether that works. So here if we click, so you see our ID is getting passed to the next page. So basically we will be utilizing this to fetch values from the database, right? So let's go back to the earlier page, and let's, for now what we'll be doing is we will be writing the code for story details. So rather than typing all over again, I will copy the basic some of the code from here. So this is the basic code, and we'll be having our query. So query equals my SQLi, we'll select the data from the database, selects all from story tb, where id equals, and we'll pass the id. So we need to get the id, so id equals, and from we'll get the id using get. So get will get the id. So how this is working, this is actually over here. If you see, we are passing the where is it, yeah, so we are passing the id as a value, right? So key value pair, so we will be fetching that from here, and id equals will give id, and we'll write our query. Result equals my SQLi query con query, and let's see if it's success. Let's just, for testing purpose, let's just echo successful. Just let's check whether that works fine. So let's refresh the page, and you see we have received successful. That means this is working. So now what we'll be doing is we will be displaying this in a different page, right? So we will be writing our while row row, and we'll be storing those in variable, right? So let's have all the details. Let's say id, or rather let me copy this from this place. So here are the details. So here we'll have this my SQLi fetch array our result, and we'll get all the details, and we are storing those in a variable, right? So once this is done, we are going to display this in this so basically we'll have this, we'll be displaying everything over here, right? So what we'll be doing is we'll copy this look and feel from here. So I will copy this entire thing from dashboard, because the look and feel will be the same, and I will just paste it over here. So now this is done, but what we'll do is we will have our code over here. So we'll have this so echo and this one, and we'll have echo and here for now let's use the table format, but I will change it in a short while. So let me see this one. And let's see what happens first of all. So you see this page has come over here and it is displaying this. So now what I will be doing is I actually don't require this table. I will just design something else. So what I will be doing is I will remove the table from here, and I will also remove the table from here. So basically we have the card, and within the card we'll be displaying this. So basically let this be for some time over here, but let's just cut this, paste it in a new tab just to keep it as reference. And we'll be having our div. So now this will be our normal design. We'll design the container, and within the container basically we will fetch all the values and we'll display it over here. So this is the container. We'll have the form, so we have the form, and we'll add functionalities to edit this form update later on. For now I will just add input type equals text and value equals, here we'll be putting our value, so we'll have class of form control, and this will have our value which is our ID. So this will be, name will be ID, and the value will be ID. So let's for now just display and let's see what happens. So you see we are having the ID and we want to keep the ID disabled so that people don't change it, since ID should be constant. So you see this is disabled. Now we will have a break to give it a little bit of gapping. So and here is our form, so we'll give a label ID, we are having this ID, and we'll have a little bit of formatting over here also. So what I will be doing is div class equals row, div class equals call md2, and we'll copy this, and this will be call md 10. Now we'll just take this label, paste it here, this input, paste it here. Let's see. So you see it's a bit formatted. We'll just change it to, let's say, I will just do one more thing. I'll just give it a blank space, so I'll have 1 and this will be, let's say, 9. So let's see. Yeah, I will just remove this one. This was just for a little bit of gapping. So yeah, we can just adjust this, but for now let's keep it like this. We'll just adjust this placement later on. So now basically let's give a bold tag, so this is the ID, or rather let's keep it as it was. I believe that was looking good. And yeah, just let's leave this for now. Let's keep this the previous way. So this was the ID. We'll copy this one more time. Basically one thing we can do is, rather than typing it from here, we can just take it from our from here. So input, and we'll just take this entire piece, and we'll paste it over here. So now we have this. We'll have also the value. So value, let's just do one thing. Rather than typing this, it will save us some time. Let's also copy this, and this will be title, and this will not be disabled, so they can change the title. So oh, it's I have not added disabled over there. So now I will be adding the value again. Let's just copy this part and just paste it over here. This will be description. Still this section is hard coded. We'll change that too in a later video. So but in this video we will just work on this for now. So owner, this is assignee, and this one will be, let's just copy this. This will be priority. This will be status. And when the button is clicked, this will be story details sub. So let's see whether that looks fine. Okay, that looks good, but our height, we had hard coded it earlier. We will remove that. So now, yeah, now it looks fine. We'll give a break at the bottom, and integration connectivity check. We haven't received the description. Description owner, let me check from the earlier page. There was a description, so let's click this. The description is not getting populated. Maybe that's because of this text area or something. Description, let's check that once again. Yeah, it's not getting populated. So actually we might face some issue with the select tag as well. So one thing we'll do is, for now we'll just we'll change this to input, because this was having some issue, and this will make things complex for now. So yeah, so let me just copy this. So this will be description, this will be owner. Let's, I forgot to give this, so this one, this will be owner, this will be assignee, and this will be priority, this will be status, and we'll give the labels over here. So let's copy the label. This will be title, this is description, this will be, and also I have to change the name. This will be description, this will be description, this will be assignee, this is priority. So this will be status, this will be priority. Let me just pause and just change this, and I will come back rather than. Hey there everyone, so what I did was, it was taking a lot of time to change this, so I just went back and did it, pause the video and did this. So now this will be fine. So now let's just refresh, and you can see that we are getting the values as from the previous page. So this one is, you click this, you are getting the values, you can edit something, and here will be the update button. So let's do that. So we'll have the update button, and so that will be update. But once we click this, this should update the values in the database. So we will keep that to the next video, and this is the fourth part of the video series. Thanks for watching.